Hindi kasi real si God. Like, alam ko merong God. Siguro pag nag-suicide ako, baka mag-appear ka. Or kung hindi, baka naman pag nag-suicide ako, wala naman talagang Diyos. So head knowledge siya, wala sa puso. All of my identity was just based on what I have achieved. After ako naging CPA lawyer, I lost my sense of purpose. I thought that was my purpose. I didn't find a lot of meaning in that. Oh. Nahirapan ako na parang, is this the life that I'm supposed to live for the rest of my life? I also have businesses, but I felt like magpupunto ka nila ng cheque, gano'n. Tapos I felt so stressed because that was the be-all and end-all of everything. So nung I had to fund a lot of checks, that was the time when I started to think, parang wala na akong purpose, parang pwede na akong mamatay. Kasi at least pag nag-end ito, tas di ko mapondohan yung check ko by Monday, kasi 6-digit figure check siya, and sabi kong ganun, nagtatrabaho ko for what? I think it's better to end it na with a bang. So that was when I started, to have those negative thoughts. Every time may kumakatok sa bahay, ako nagtatago ako, abogada ako. Kasi baka si sheriff, baka, di ba, yung mga pulis, yung barangay, ganon. So, even if nag-undergo na ako ng depression, I have suicidal ideation, mga ganon, hindi ko siya nasi-share eh. Kasi I was really already preparing my last will and testament. I really planned my death. Gagamitin ko yung car ko, tapos there's this overflow bridge na lagi yon binabaha. As a lawyer, I knew that yung insurance ko mabovoid if nag-suicide ako. And my father wouldn't get it, or my brothers. So I will make sure that they will get something. While I was planning this, I had only one issue. Sinong mag-execute nito if I do not share it sa isang tao lang? And then suddenly, just suddenly, may dumaan sa office. I told her na, okay, can you keep a secret and help me? I know you want to be a lawyer. Eto na yung first mo, sabi ko. Yung last will ko, you make sure na maayos siya. Sabi niya, ganito na lang. Punta ka sa church sa Sunday. So kung magpapakamatay ka ng Monday, okay, at walang mangyari, sasamahan kita. That was her challenge. For me, just releasing that na parang, if my decision will still be the same, at walang mangyari, naisip ko, you believe in this Jesus or God so much that you're willing to die with me? Nung nandoon ako, gusto ko sabihin, tapusin na lang natin to para let's go on with the show. I was at the back, and then hindi ko kilala yung nagsasalita sa harap. Basta bigla na lang yung sinabi, kung akala mo, mamamatay ka ngayon kasi baha sa Tuguegarao City, hindi. So sabi ko dun sa friend ko, chinismis mo ba na magpapakamatay ako? Sabi niya, no. Kasama kita the whole day. Saka hindi ko gagawin yan sa'yo. And then sabi ko sa sarili ko, bakit? Parang naririnig ako ng pastor kahit malayo. Sabi niya, kasi may purpose ka pa. So the God who was not real, for the first time, challenge ko siya. Gawin mo ng paraan na mapondohan yung cheque ko sa Monday. Kung kailangang umulan ng barya o bills, gawin mo, Diyos ka eh. So proud pa. So nung Monday, sobrang init sa Tuguegarao, naglalakad ako. Tapos sabi ko, naku, malapit na mag-12 o'clock. Papasok na yung cheque ko. Kailangan magpakamatay na ako bago man lang ako mapailan ng kung ano-anong kaso. May isa na namang miyembro ng church na suddenly was just driving along that road. Tapos sabi niya, attorney, gano'n. Na-meet niya kasi ako nung sa church. Anong ginagawa mo? Naglalakad kang tangaling tapat, wala kang payong. I had the courage to say, may problema po ako. Ano? Kailangan ko pong pondohan ito. Sabi niya, ba't di ka nagsabi? Siguro nakita niya, yung desperation sa akin. And then, tumawag siya sa mga church members. Sabi niya, tulungan natin yung kapatid natin. So, natouch ako, parang kapatid agad ang tingin. And then, that person, stranger to me, gave me the 6-digit figure without interest, no nothing. So sabi ko, 1159 miracle. So, the whole family surrendered their life, pati father ko, brothers ko, pati family niya. So, we were all very happy, no? But that walk with Jesus Christ, you are going to go through the desert experience, which minsan hindi nasasabi. So, after that, we lost everything. And so, the community said, nangyari yan kasi nag-change ka ng faith. Nangyari yan kasi they think that it's a curse, you know, because after you surrender, it's really a journey with Him. And it's a beautiful journey if you just allow Him to be Lord and Savior of your life. And when I lost everything, so kinuha ko yung Bible ko, nilagay ko sa floor. And then sabi ko, Lord, I'm standing on the Bible. I'm standing on your word. Sabi mo dito, wala kang anak na magugutom. Sabi ko, pakainin mo ako. And God expanded me. This is just my 8th year in Manila. And everything that I have lost, lahat ng properties that I have lost, He doubled it in quantity and quality. I was crying because yung verses ng Bible, it was just flashing, no, na parang, you know, exceedingly, abundantly, beyond your imagination. You know, I'm the God who is really real. I told you, you will be known because you are my daughter. Your identity is not based on your past or what you could do or even your present. Your identity is based on me and what my son has given up for that identity. Sa mga nanonood, no, na nawawalan ng pag-asa or marami kang problema financially, lalo na pandemic, nawala ka ng trabaho. So, huwag kang mawalan ng pag-asa kasi there's hope, no? There's hope in the Bible. We can make a change in our levels of influence. And that source of hope and joy is also, you know, coming from above. Di ka mauubusan. And you will have joy and peace that transcends understanding. So, do not lose hope. No? Merong pag-asa sa Panginoon.